what it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
All right, man. Let's talk about Jaron Ennis. So a lot of people asking. I seen on Coach Malachi do a show Tuesday, asking if Jaron Boots Ennis did he really duck? You know, Boots said he didn't know nothing about the negotiations. You know, everybody putting up receipts of his daddy saying Vergil duck, and they put up receipts after his last fight versus Karen Charkachan in a rematch, where he basically was saying that Eddie Hearn was saying he loved to fight Vergil, and we can't lose to Vergil and Oscar De La Hoya. And Boots saying, I love to fight pressure fighters, and I'll fight Vergil. And after the fight, he said he time to go to 54. His pop beat her a little bit more in 54. And now all of a sudden, you know, Boots is, you know, somebody, he won the unified 147 pounds IBF title. You know, if you move up, they gonna strip him, and you know that basically Eddie Hearn explained that they received an offer to fight Vergil at 47. You know, he went back to Jaron Ennis, and you know, then they said they made a mistake. It's supposed to be 54. You know, he went back. He was communicating with Jaron. If you want to drop your belt, go to 47. You know, Jaron took to the internet saying he didn't know nothing about it. That he'd make a decision whether he keeping the 47, 54-pound belt. They gave him a deadline to take the fight. Jaron didn't meet that deadline. Also behind the scenes is, you know, I had a video which I didn't even upload. Fuck, I didn't even upload this video. I was supposed to upload it today. I'm glad I just remembered it because I was supposed to clean my queue out this morning. So I had a video to upload, which I'll upload when I get to work, where Mario Barrios' trainer, you know, Bob Santos, said that you know, that they fighting Conor Ben or Manny Pacquiao next. Wasn't gonna be no Ramos rematch, and he didn't mention Jaron Boots Ennis. So that's what he said. So yeah. That's what he said. So, so right now, obviously Barrios off the table. There's rumors that Sionis is fighting his mandatory. So Boots coming back in April, that's off the table. Brian Norman Jr. is fighting the guy he's supposed to fight on. He was supposed to fight on Keyshawn in the card. He got injured, so that's off the table. So if he coming back in April, it won't be versus Barrios. It don't like it'll be versus Sionis, and it don't like it's be versus Norman. So if he coming back, and this is a non-unification bout, or it's a non-name brand fighter that people want to see him fight, you know, then he gonna. I mean, then that solidifies that it's a duck. I think it sounds like a duck, and behind the scenes, you know, a lot of people saying that, you know, he didn't duck, is that Eddie was negotiating without letting him know. Eddie did an interview and basically said he was communicating with Jaron the whole time. So a lot of people feel like it's a duck. I think what solidifies it as a duck, it depends who he fights next. If he somehow get a unification bout, I think people will go, okay, unifying versus Norman, he unifying versus Sionis, he unifying versus Mario Barrios. Okay, that's understandable. I think people will kind of be like, cool. They cool with that. But other people, the majority of people gonna say, oh, you said, you know, Vergil Ortiz, you was getting $5 million reportedly, according to Stevie Kim, around $5 million to fight Vergil Ortiz. You ain't gonna get $5 million fighting Barrios. You ain't gonna get $5 million fighting Sionis. You ain't gonna get $5 million fighting Brian Norman Jr. Not that we think. So you're not gonna get that $5 million fighting none of them. So it ain't about the money. So now it's about the titles and the legacy. And they father did say they want to be undisputed. They want the titles. So they've been consistent on that. But, you know, most people look at the Vergil Ortiz as a bigger, better opportunity. And obviously it brings more moolah. So it really solidifies the duck if he don't unify or get a credible name in this next fight. It solidifies that it's a duck. Me, in my opinion, yeah, he duck. They was popping a lot of shit. His father allegedly said that Vergil was ducking and all this type of stuff. You know, now Vergil and them saying we'll never fight negotiating again. They probably never wanted to fight him again, but they knew he was coming off. Let's say this: they knew Jaron was coming off a quick turnaround. You know, and they probably knew that he wasn't really trying to go to 54. But guess what? Jaron and Eddie put it out there. Oh, we ready to go up to 54? Or I fight Vergil. Okay, they said, okay, let's fight then. And he bitched out. So when you go around saying Bud ducking you and nobody want to fight you, and you the boogeyman, and you get an opportunity to make a career high payday in a fight that everybody want to see you and Vergil Ortiz, then you don't take it, then it's a duck. And the niggas in Philly know it's a duck. It ain't complicated. If you was gonna get the Barrio, Steonis, and Norman fight, you would have got it made by now. Even if it's a rendezvous for sometime in 2025. So if he come back versus a guy, another no-name fighter or subpar name or fighter that nobody want to see, and you duck Vergil Ortiz, you know, you looking bad out here. He can't even put his head on the streets. But I knew he wasn't going to take the fight. That's what I heard. You know? But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, of course, and also him being a black fighter make him an easier target. And be a fighter, you know, seeing other people ducking him, being an easy target. All that coverage that the Philly media gave him, they was bigging him up to be the next, you know, Roy Jones Jr., you know, and all that stuff. Guess what? That makes you a target. That makes you a target. That makes you a fucking target. That makes you a target. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, but if he can turn around and beat a credible fighter down the line or get a big win, nobody gonna really talk about this. They gonna talk about how he put hands, foot, and toes on this fighter. How he, you know, became unified champion. How he became undisputed. So a lot of it got to do with knee-jerk reactions. Of course, he'd be vilified today. The same people vilified him. He get out there and he get a big credible win, down the line, or not in the near future. Then everybody else gonna be kissing his ass. Everybody gonna be kissing his ass. Everybody else gonna be kissing his ass. So I mean, honestly, you know, it's a duck. And the main reason it's a duck is because you went out here and said you would fight the guy, you're ready to go up to 54, ran your fucking mouth. The less you say, the less they got on you. It's the same thing going into the interrogation room. The less you say, the less they got on you. A lot of times, you know, especially when you're dealing with women and you're dealing with your friends and all that, a lot of times just keep your personal information to yourself. That's why I keep my personal information off the internet. You see a lot of these YouTubers sharing their family members and, you know, sharing their personal life and vlogging about their personal life on YouTube and on social media, Instagram. Fuck that. I protect my personal information and my privacy. You won't see me TikToking with a bitch. You won't see me doing a relationship channel with a man. You probably won't never see that. Keep all that shit private. on this shit is business, is whatever I talk about is it. I might share a couple of life experiences, but that's it. The less information you provide, you know, when dealing with women and dealing with people, the better. Y'all be pouring y'all pain out to friends and women and family members and personal experiences out to them, and eventually all they do is go gossip and spread it to other people and use that, you weaponize that against you. Fuck that. Hell no. You know, so the less you say, the less they got on you. Just think of it as an interrogation room. You got to remain silent. Anything you can, that you say can and will be used to be instrumental for the law. Shut the fuck up. You know? But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe button, it's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications when we live drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ333, Venmo CJ333, PayPal link in the description. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support.